RCHUB International Foundation for Research and Education, and ISO certified.
Participants, all the participants for the 3-day workshop on generative AI for data analytics in the research insight. So this workshop's main concept is used to how the research people or the person is going to do the research. They are going to use this generative AI actively for their thesis problem or for their PhD problem or any paper also for their journals. So this ultimate aim, the participants must able to utilize this generative AI. Of course, there are difference between AI and generative AI. Anyway, today's session is mainly focusing on data analytics. So we are having a 3-day session. So first day we are going with the data analytic concepts. And here we are coming with the first categorization. What is the categorization of generative AI? So initially I go with the theoretical, then I come with a practical explanation how the researchers can very effectively utilize the generative AI. When I come for AI, there are two types of AIs are there. One, it is called as a narrow AI, and another one, it is called as a general AI, which we say that it is called as a generative AI. When I say narrow AI, it will give whatever you're asking, it will give the specific task, and it is not related with the hypothetical concepts. Whatever the questions you're going to ask, it is going to be produced here. This is called as a narrow AI. Whereas when I come for generative AI, you can see it will produce hypothetical questions. It is related with our characters too. So this is what ultimate concepts of narrow AI and the generative AI. So now our concept is today we are going to mainly focusing on data analytics. So what is data analytics? So first of all, better I go with my notepad so that it will be easy for me to explain the concepts of the concepts, right? So first one, it is called as a data analytics. So what do you mean by data analytics? So here I'm using a data. So of course, everywhere we are using a data and we can see data analytics. So collection of information, I can say that collection of information is called as a data. Right? So I'm having a lot of data, for example, 1,000 data or 10,000 data I'm having here. So this is called as a data. From the data, I'm going to make it a one concept name. It is called as analytics. So what is this analytics refers to? When you go for the definition, you can see, I'll come with the data analytics. From the existing data, transferring of data, analytical industries, and we are mainly going for analyze and visualize the data. Mainly we are going for analyze and visualize the data, and mainly it is focused on business trend also. For example, if the participants is 20 today, and if tomorrow, if the participants is increases to 40, then I can say that the class is in a best case analysis. Suppose today the participants is 20 and tomorrow the participants is 10, then I can say it is worst case analysis. The same thing, today 20 and tomorrow also 20 and the day after tomorrow also 20, then if the data are in the same level, then it is called as a average case analysis. It is all a business trend with the data. Of course, all the participants are considered as a data. And we can see that some participants maybe will be coming for online and they will mute and they will go with their own personal work. It is also possible. That's also we can able to predict here. So this is called as a data analytics. So mainly we are going for a classification. When I say analytics, I want to make a classification of the data, or I can go for a prediction. You can see the two words I'm using here, a prediction of data. Either I can go for classification or a prediction of data. Who are my participants? Now you can see how many participants in the classroom, and we can say that how they can able to go for what type of my participants. That is called as a classification. How about the class standard? That is what it is called as a prediction. So this data analytics, not only it is going on data classification and prediction, it's go for pre-processing. or the missing data, anything can be coming here. It is called as a data analytics. This is a normal standard procedure of analytics. And how we are going to establish this data analytics with the help of generative AI. I'm not talking about AI. I'm talking about with the help of a tool, generative AI. So how I'm going to classify the data or how I'm going to predict the data with the help of generative AI. Of course, AI is a tool which is used to extract the data, and it is going with a hypothetical that is called as a data analytics. So this is what the definitions I am giving here. It is about generative AI, mainly focusing on existing data and transforming the data analytic industries and generating to use to analyze and visualize the data with a large complex of data set. So normally the researchers used to take the data and they go with certain algorithms, or they will go with a certain tool to execute this algorithm. And they will say that this is the analysis of these data like this. So this is what generative AI using data analytics. And this is very important. Data analytics is also known as I said, data analysis. Mainly we can divide into three types. One, it is of best case or worst case or average case. And it is also used for modern business operations. This is very important. All the AI tool is now ready to go with the business, and they are saying that analysis, what type of business or how to do that, all those things are coming under the modern business. And it is also used, you can see that this process used for the optimizing the performance and improving the decision making. Optimize the performance and improve the decision making and get the competitive. Just I will go with 10 minutes theory, then I will come with a real-time implementation of data analytics. So you should understand what is analytics before we are going for the process. And next thing, this is very important, the process of data analytics. So what are all the process involved in the, first I'm going with data analytics, then I'll come how all these things will be coming under the generative AI. So first one, it is of process of data analytics. So this process of data analytics consists of 4 parts: data collection, data cleaning, data analysis and interpretation, and data visualization. Only about data analytics. And when I say data collections, look at all those points. I'll come with the generative AI, how we are going to write it. First one, it is of interview. So I want to ask some questions. Or next one is of questionnaires. Third one, it is of observation. Fourth one, it is of experimental result. And fifth one, it is of published and unpublished sources. This is all coming under the category of data collections. And the next one is of data cleaning. I want to clean the data and data analysis. And these are all the concepts of data analytics. But our topic is, with the help of generative AI, we are going to use the data analytics. And next one, we are coming here. You can see this is about, I'll just move here so that it will be easy, right? This is the types of data analytics. What are all the types of data? Descriptive. Once again, I will go with an example: descriptive, real, diagnostic, predictive, and it is of prospective analysis. This is what about the types. So we are going to discuss about 2 things. One, it is of process of data analytics, and the one, it is of types of data analytics. And last one, it's of method of data analytics. So 3 things you can remember. One, it is process. Second one, it is type. And third one, it is of methods of data analytics. So here we are coming with 2 things. One, it is of qualitative, and another one, it is of quantitative analysis. Okay. So with that, we can go here. Now I go with the generative AI. What is generative AI? What is AI? And I'm coming here. Now I'm going for my search engine, right? First, I'll go here with search engine, right? And suppose I want to go for, what do you mean by data processing? Suppose I'm giving here definition. Just I'm typing. This is a normal Google search engine. I'm going to write here. It is about definition of, we come here, data analytics. Okay. So I'm coming here. This is about a data analytics, and you can see the various things are coming under the websites, which is coming under data analytics with video format, image format, and all those format. This is the data which search from the Google search engine. Okay. And next thing, I'm coming here. This is a one AI, which is called as a Gemini AI, which has been created by the Google. So you can just go here with your ideas. So this is a Gemini. So that for that you have to sign in. It is a freeware. So you can go here with my own account like that. So that I'm going with my account, and I can go here with the establishing of my account. Okay. So now I'm coming here. So this is Gemini AI. Okay, this is a one type of AI which is used to interact, and this is a Google. Same thing I'm going to write here. I'm going to make it. It is of define or definition of data analytics. Okay, this is about data analytics. I'm going to make it here. And see, this is the which is providing a generative AI based on my thing. It is going to give here. Data analytics is a data collection, data analysis, data interpretation, same thing which has been given in the different format. And here you can see I can go for sharing or I can go for an explorer in Gemini AI. Okay, now I'm coming here. Now I'll go here normal ChatGPT, where most of them are using today's now. So I'm going here with ChatGPT. Of course, this is also free. And here also we have to log in. And here also I'm going to make the definition. Once again, I'm going to write here. It is the definition of data analytics. Look at the difference. First, I'm coming here with the difference. So you can see the various AI as provided. So whether I have to use any AI. Now you can see the same concept, but you can see data collection. Once again, we are coming here. It is of data collection, data cleaning, data processing, and interpretation. And same thing, what I given that, the descriptive analysis, which is coming here. And you can see that this is a one AI which has given here 5 parts of data analytics. And this is the one AI which has been given here. And all those things are generative AI. Why it is generative? Then what is meant by generative? See, the same thing I can see, I can go here, log out without anyone's login, underline the keyword, without anyone's login, I can able to chat also. If I chat, it will not predict at what type of character, what is the person. But if I chat in my login, it is can understand what is my age, what is my gender, what is his mentality of searching the questions, and how about these things. So this is what the thing is called here. So the first point which I show in the PowerPoint, you can see here, data collection. The first point, it is of interviews. I am doing the same questions to the 3 different, one with the search engines, another with 2 types of AI. So one it is of, you can see here Gemini AI, and another one it is of, sir, only two AI? No. Hereafter, our life is going to be involved with AI only. So as a participants, you should understand that hereafter, we no need to think anything. If you give to the AI will produce anything. Even if you want to write a leave letter, AI will provide. Even if you want to send a circular, AI will provide. We know just like a friend, we can use to chat it here. Now, simply I'm asking that, can I able to, I'm going right here, can I able to suggest one classification algorithm? See, I'm going right here, one classification algorithm for something. I'm going right here for kidney diseases, using a data set, right? So using a data set, I'm using a data set as my input. So can you able to give one suggestion, a classification algorithm for kidney using a data sets also? So you can see that what are all the, which algorithm is very effective. So the AI has provide me a random forest algorithm. So why it is random forest algorithm? It has been provided. And what is the workflow? See, nowadays, if you want to write a journal paper, it is very easy with the AI tool, right? You can see all the list it has been provided. So you can see that very closely. I'm just asking that, can you able to suggest one classification algorithm for kidney disease? This is what about the interview, right? And you can see the same question I'm going to ask it with the Gemini also, right? So same questions we can have. Can you able to suggest one algorithm, right? One algorithm for a classification of kidney diseases using a data set, right? So you're coming here, it is about using a data set. You can see here, right? And this is also easy. I'm not providing anything, right? And you can see I'm going to pass the question, and let me check. I'm going to pass it. Yeah. Now you can see choose any one algorithm. Now you can see where Gemini is providing. Gemini is not providing the exact answer. Understanding the data depends upon the size. Now it is asking the question, interview question, whether the data size is large or small, whether the type is numerical or categorical or mixed. What is the class balance? Now I want to answer. Let me answer. What is the thing? See, so it is giving a certain algorithm, right? So now I'm going to suggest if it is a large data set with numerical and distributed and noisy, right? So I'm going to write, if the data set consists of, right, large data set, just I'm going to, just like my friend, I'm going to discuss, it is of data set with mixed values, okay, and along a noisy data. So it is with the noisy data along, and no need of grammar, anything, whatever you think you can write here. So it is of noisy data, and I'm going to write distributed, and it is distributed, and it is distributed, right? You can see here. This is called analytical. What question I add first? The same thing based on the first question, it will going for the second question answer, just like an interviewer. When I ask the first question in the interview, what the candidate is going to give the answer, from that I'm going to pick up my second question. The same way you can see here. So these are all the things has been given by the algorithm selection. And you can see that this is what the output has been provided by Gemini. Whereas here you can see here, when I come for ChatGPT of generative AI, it has been given very simply about these things, right? And you can see the code also. Since I used to write the code in Python, so that you can see the code generations will also be coming here. And you can see the accuracy level and classification of report and everything. So no need to worry about the thing. Only thing is you should be able to activate with the generative AI, how to create or how to mingle with generative AI in order to go with the data analytics. So this is the first point you should understand. And that's what the very important thing when I come for approaches, when I come for the generative AI, I'm going here with generative AI. The first important thing is approach, how to approach this AI tool. So how we are going to ask the questions to this AI? In what way, if you ask, how to get your result? Suppose my concept is used to write a paper. Look at very carefully. My concept is used to write a paper. How many hours needed for you to write a paper? Normally, you can take 1 month, or you can take 2 months, or you can go for 6 days or 7 days, or depends upon your criteria. But nowadays, no need at all. Within a half an hour, I can able to generate the papers for the journal without doing anything. I can able to write an algorithm, including implementation, including data visualization. I can show the output also. Just you can go for a sample. I'll come here. I'm having a one data set. I'll show that. I'm having a one data set. So I uploaded. Already I'm having a sample data set. Let me go here. I'm having a sample data set. So this is a kidney data set. Anyway, I'm going to upload. Are you clear? Look at very carefully. This is a data set. So our ultimate concept is of data analytics. So now I'm going to upload. And I want to generate an algorithm. Which algorithm I can use? Better we can go for random forest algorithm. And I want to know that, can you, now I will go here, implement random forest algorithm and generate the prediction of the above data set, right? So I want to implement this one, and you can see the code has been coming here. Of course, the result will also come. If you are interested in coding, you can just copy the code and you can upload the code also. See, suppose I am very much interested. You can see that the analysis is coming here, right? You can see the data set consists of 26 columns, including age, blood pressure, gravity, and all those things are there, right? And you can see the classification, whether the kidney disease, whether the patient has the chronic disease or not. This is what a generative AI, how it can be given here. So this is a very simple concepts. Automatically it has been done. If you are interested in coding, you can go and copy the code and execute. You will get the total data set, right? And now suppose you can see the next thing I'm coming here. So this is what the thing is, that the next step, it is of data pre-processing. Within an half an hour, not even half an hour nowadays it is needed. If you're very practical to the generative AI, you can generate any paper. See, I am taking a sample example of chronic diseases from the given data set. So based on your research problem, based on your content, you can also generate this one. And now you can see here, suppose I'm going here, you can see this is the next level of data pre-processing. That's what data analytics. I never written any code, right? Just you can see all the entire code you can see here. I'll go very slowly. You can see all the column, every code has been written here, right? And you can see that. So we can see the position and decision call for all the cases. Right. Now I want to make it comparison. Compare random forest, right, with decision making. Decision making trees or decision trees. I'm going here with the decision trees. Look at very carefully. I'm not saying the next question with the same data set, but I'm typing compare random forest with the decision tree. Generally, I'm typing because it is alternative to everyone. I think someone is chatting. Any queries we can write. Right. Okay. Now you can see here, when I come for this compare, I want to compare the data with the same data set. What happen if I want to execute with random forest, or what happen if I want to execute with the decision making trees, right? Just you can just compare it, and I'm going to post it. You can see the difference. It will provide the difference, what all the difference is there, and you can see it is being the tabular format. So what happen if I give the difference between the decision tree and the random forest? You can see and compare with the data set and provide me the exact output. Now you can see I am not given anything. It has been providing now. Look at very carefully. I am not given anything. First, it is saying the general difference, theoretical difference between the decision tree and the random forest. Whether you know random forest or whether you know decision tree, you can see here. And now you can see practically comparison using the data set, what data set I had provided. And this is called, that's what I'm saying, that I'm not taking a class for data analytics. I'm taking a class how to use the generative AI in order to make it a data analytics. Since I was very much interested in Python, it is going with Python code. If you are interested in some other languages also, you can go here. And you can see this is the code generation. And you can see the accuracy of random forest is 100%. And decision tree, it is of a 98.8, 98.75%. And position, you can see recall and F-score got 1%. And you can see here also, you can see the class 1 is there. And there has been provided a summary. Sir, only two algorithm we have to compare? No, whatever the algorithm. So no need sit and learn all the papers. Of course, it may be wrong, but you have to learn it. Learn the basic concepts so that it will be very useful for you to make the comparisons of data analytics. How for this data? Now I can ask that how many male candidates in the predict the prediction of male candidates, right, with the age of above 45, right? I'm saying that prediction of male candidates with an above 45. Just I'm going to make it. See what's the generative AI is going to write. Just like a friend, we can sit and we can chat with him. What's the content? It has been provided. See the code? I'm not generating. Everything has been generated by the AI. So whatever the question, just like a, but you can see what first question I had asked, it is also related with the second question, third question, and fourth question. This is called adaptability. The keyword I'm going to use, the first generative AI is called as approaches, how I'm approaching the generative AI for the data analytics. The second point is called as adaptability, right? How I am adapted with this one. Now you can see here, my concept is over. So you are reached the data analysis. Sir, then what we can do, it is a problem whether I have to go with the paid version. No, I don't want to go with the paid version. I can go with the without logout. And you can see the output. I'll come here. You can see this is the concepts. So now you can see, since the data analysis right now, please try like that. That's what they are given here. Now you can see here, right? Suppose, sir, I don't have this one. Then I have to go here. I can go here. Now I'm going to want to log out. Of course, don't think that we have to pay. We have to go with only the paid version. Now you can see I want to stay with logout. Are clear? So now I can stay with logout and I can type whatever I want. But here, what is the problem is we cannot able to attach any files here. That is the one problem this is coming here. So once again, I have to go and discuss and I have to come with this one. The second point, which is called as adaptability. What is the first point? It is called as an approach. The second point, it is called as a adaptability. And third point, it is called as a training basis. So we have to know that how I'm coming here, it is of training basis, right? Suppose I want to go with a different login. So I want to go with a different login. I can go here, or if you want, you can go with the Gemini. And now I can say that list out, I want the literature. Since I want to make a paper, whenever we want to write a paper, whenever we want to write a journal, there's a lot of one thing. I can go here with new tab. What are all the things we use to write it in the journal? Approximately, you can see here, it is of introduction. And we are going here with a literature survey. And then it is about your proposed model, what model you're going to make it proposed, and how far you're going to implement. And if you have a methodology, what methodology you are going to do it. So what is the methodology for your research paper? You're going to use it here. And next one, how far your implementation. And very next one, it is called as a comparison. So I want to go over for its a comparison. What are all the things is there? And even including references, we can able to take it. And one more thing. And you can see here, I'm going for conclusion and I'm going for abstract. Just a simple paper I want to generate with the help of generative AI. So these are all the steps we needed, since some spelling mistakes as there. Sorry, really sorry for that. Right? These are all the things I want to make it with the help of generative AI. It is very simple. You no need to worry about the thing. Let me go here. I will finish within one paper. I will finish within 20 minutes. You can see here. The first one, it's of introduction. So I'm going here. Introduction about kidney diseases, right? The same concept I'm coming here using CKD, or what is chronic kidney diseases, or I can say that kidney diseases. And you can mention the line also. Sir, this much line, it's enough. I want 10 lines. See, I'm going to make it 10 lines, please. Just like a friend, I'm going to make it. Right? And you can see it will provide 10 lines. If you want 20 lines, you can give 20 lines. If you want 30 lines, if you want, you can give 30 lines. Next thing you can see here, I'm going for, this is about introductions, right? And next thing I'm coming here, it is of literature review, right? About the recent research and author. I want in the author in the air format, right? So I want the air format, and I want about seven papers, right? 7 papers. You can look at, it will come with all the 7 papers with recent thing. Exactly 7 papers it will stop. You can see that. So this is the way which it is called. You can see that introductions I are given. And I never say that literature review for CKD or kidney. You look at the statements what I have given here. I never use the word kidney diseases, or I never use it. I am given literature survey on recent about authors about the format of 7 papers. So this is the way where you can see it is always related with this one. So here we got 7 papers. Even you can write here a single author with 10 lines of their researchers, or single authors with their methodologies, or single authors, whatever the concepts you want. And this concept is called as training. I'm coming here with this one. First one is of approach. Second one is of adaptability. Third one, it is of training basis, how you are mingle with the generative AI in order to come with the training basis. And now I'm coming here, it is of response, how to respond with the generative AI. A generative AI is just like our friend, whatever we can ask, but you have to read the content also. See, it should be aware of that. If you are a researcher, please, after getting the point, you please evaluate it, or you please revalidate it, whether it is related to your thought or it is not related to your thought. Since I'm taking just presentations here, I'm just scrolling the screen. But if you are interested, you must read it. That depends upon your innovation. Okay, this is your innovations. You have to go here. And sir, can I able to go for a list of methodology? Yeah, of course, no problem at all. I'm going to write here methodology, please. Or you can write here methodology, please, or whatever you want, you can write here. And you can see whatever the questions I can ask, it is going here. So you can see the methodologies, what all the methodologies are there. So you can see what all the methodologies is used for your data analysis, and it will go here with a list. Right? Now I'm coming here. I want to make a proposed model, or I want to go with an interactive, right? How far it is implementation. Better I go here, any proposed model, I'll ask them whether generative AI can give any proposed model. See? The generative, according to generative AI, actually, you should not accept this one because this has been given by the mission. So you can see that you can learn, you have to give the proposed model yourself. That is what the novelty of the research. So always the novelty must be from our side, not from the mission side. So as a fact, I'm saying here, but you have to provide the novelty of your research. That will be very effective and very efficient. Of course, this has been given by the mission. It will be overall in general, it will be given here. You can see that proposed model, it will be of overall. You can see applications, how far the applications has been used here. So this is all about only a kidney diseases. So the second one, it is of any questions, I will answer you. If the information generated is, no, it is not, we cannot able to say 100% accurate. That's what I say that we should not depend upon the mission. This is a tool. This is a tool, just it is going to give some knowledge and we cannot able to say it is 100% correct or it 100% accuracy. So that's what I told, that we have to go through the data which has been provided by the mission of generative AI. So you should be aware of it. That's what you should not depend upon fully mission. See, one thing is you have to understand this is a mission which is giving the data. We should not depend upon the mission. We should control the mission. That's the one thing is you should understand that. Whatever the data provided by the mission is not, we cannot able to say that it is 100% accurate. So we should take the data, whichever necessary is that, and it is reducing our timing. That's all. If I want to go for literature survey, I have to take the paper and I have to download and I have to learn it and I have to convert it into the literature survey format according to my own format. Of course, human value is entirely different from the machine values. So always the credits goes to only the human values. But in order to make it the innovation, we are using this generative AI in order to make the work faster. That's all. Instead of sitting and I'm writing the content, I'm going to make it here very faster. That's the only thing is here. And that is what the very important thing. So the next point which is coming here for generative of approach, it is called as a learning speed. How far you are adapted with this AI and how far you're going to learn with that speed. Now you can see here, I'll go here. One thing I'm coming here. Suppose I want to make it a reference. I want online references. Nowadays we are going here. So I want to go for reference of this kidney diseases with the recent papers. Then I have to go with the Google search engine and I have to go with the Google Scholars, or I can go with the type here. So now what I'm going to do is I'll make it. Yeah. Now I'm coming here. So I want to make it an online reference journal. In which format? I want the format also. Author, year. So I'm going here, author with the title, right? I'm coming here with the title and I'm going here with the journal name and which page number or volume, which volume or which paper and which year. And I want minimum of 10 references, right? I want only 10 references in order to go through it. So you can see here, this is the generative tool. So you can see what format I am giving here, the same format the journals will be produced here. So it is maybe of 10 journals. Exactly, it will provide the 10 journals. And if you are interested to go through, say, as a novelty of the research, the very important thing is we should not 100% depends upon the mission. Because we have to go with our own innovation ideas and the novelty of the researchers. That's what the thing is coming here. So you can see here, this is the reference which has been used here, right? And you can see get started for upload your files or images. You can see I'll come here. This is also thing. So online references I can get here. And very important, suppose if you have an innovated ideas, for example, I can say here. So this is what about the learning speed. And one more thing, the next point which I'm coming for generative AI. This is all coming under generative AI for data analytics. You can see the next very important thing is called as a semantic analysis. Semantic analysis, not synthetic analysis. It is semantic analysis. What is semantic analysis? It will come under the logic, whatever the questions I'm asking, whatever the things has been asking here. Suppose I'm asking a proposed model with it JPEG format. Of course, it not be clear, but we have to go something. I won't say that how it is interactive. That's all. Of course, the image you can see, sorry, it is of .jpeg, right? I want to stop it and I'm going to make it here, right? And you can see, you can see that the question is, I can't able to create the image directly, but I can guide you how to design a visual representation of the proposed model of the kidney disease progression. So the very important thing is, as my friend sitting with me and I want whatever the question I'm going to ask, he is going to be provided. Just I'm giving .jpeg. I'm not saying that whether it is a chronicle diseases or data set or anything. And you can see here, suppose I'm coming here, right? You can see this is the thing and you can see the diagram which has been given. Biological factor, physical factor, lifestyle. This is a simple code which has been given here. So this is called as a semantical analysis. How far my mentality is that, and I'm simply taking a kidney diseases. So if you are interested to go with your any domain you can go here, right? This is the one thing I would like to go. And this is the thing is that. And one more thing I would like to say, suppose if you have a novelty of your ideas, right? Suppose if you have a novelty, for example, I'm taking a notepad, is right? I'm taking this simply, and I'm going to write a methodology for the chronic diseases, right? The user, I'm going to give the data set as an input, right? I'm going to look at here. I'm just drawing that. Just it takes some more time. Data set as an input. So it is going to make it as an input, right? And I'm going to test the data, and I'm going to make a train the data. If you are a good designer, you please draw properly. Better I want to go here. So best I will use here. For simply, I'm just drawing here. You no need to go with anyone support. We can draw ourselves. Just for simply, I'm going to write, right? I'm going to insert just 2 minutes. I will draw that. And you can see I'm going for testing and one more thing, I'm going to train the data, right? So first initial process. So I'm going to make it and I'm going to add the text, right? It is used to test the data, and I'm going to make a train the data. Since it is novelty, I'm going to write on my own, right? So this is what the research is going here. So training the data, and here I'm going for, right? Better I make the data set as an input, right? And one more thing, I'm going to draw it with a classification algorithm, right? So this is my classification algorithm. Simply I'm doing in order to not to waste the time here. So I'm writing here classification with a random forest or something. Okay, better we can have a random forest itself, right? And classification algorithm using a random forest. And one more thing, I'm going to have, uh, better we can go for a prediction, right? So I'm going to use a prediction, right? So I'm going to use an algorithm called prediction. Better I close it here, right? And I'm going to write here it is of prediction, right? And sorry, I'm not making very clearly, just for a sample sake, I'm writing here. Prediction algorithm, better I use a Navier-Bayes algorithm, right? And I want to make an output, right? With the performance, right? So I'm going to make it, it is of output, and I'm going to make a prediction whether kidney disease or not, right? So I'm going to make it a prediction and it will be of output, right? And I'm coming here, it is about, I want to make an output and I'm going to say it is kidney disease or not. Kidney disease, better go here, it is kidney disease or not. Yes or no. I'm going to make it yes or no, right? And here I'm going to make it, it is of kidney disease, right? But I write it right, kidney disease data set. Of course, if you are very good designer, you please draw properly. Since it is a time is very less, I'm going to make it. And I'm going to make a sniping tool. And here was our novelty. This is what it's called as a novelty. According to my own thing, I'm going to make it. And I'm going to save this file in my desktop. Or I'm going to make it in my download folder, right? Better anywhere, wherever you want, you can make it here. And I'm going to make it use of S1. And now I will close this image, right? Better I minimize this image, and here also I minimize. Now I go here with our chat GPT, right? And I want to sign up. So since I want to go with a different login, right? So I can make go with the different types of login, whatever the login you are having here, right? It takes some more time to make it. Yeah, you can see now the upload is coming here. So now I'm going to upload, and here in download folders, I'm kept this file, right? Now I want to make it S1, and this is my proposed model description. So describe the above images with 20 lines, please. So you can see here, whatever the image which you can see that the proposed model. If I draw the diagram, so all the researchers I request, if you have an innovation, if you have an innovated ideas, you can draw and you can post it and you can get the detail. So once I see within a fraction of second, I have been with the proposed model. Within a fraction of second, I have got this proposed model in front of you itself. I have drawn my own model. Now you can see here, list out the methodologies used here. Methodology. You can see see how we are interacting with the generative. Now you can see this is all the methodology. That's all. Within a 10 minutes, I can generate one paper. Of course, it is not as per the here. Novelty of research should be very important. So proposed model, what research or what research work you're drawing, please draw it neatly. If your diagram is novelty, if your proposed model is novelty, then it is excellent that the tool will provide you. You can see all the predictions up to the reporting. It will be coming here, right? I think someone is asking question. Anyway, I will come at the end of the session, right? So you can see here novelty. Okay, I want an architecture diagram. So whether I have to sit and write, no need here. You can see here, I come here with an architecture diagram, right? You can see it will generate in the text format, and you can see the following components. So how many layers we can have in the architecture, model training layer, prediction layer. So you can see that based on my innovation, you can see everything will be produced here. And you can suggested architecture diagram outline. So since the generative AI, I think within the 1 year or 2 year, the images will also come out according to our expectation. I think so. This is what the thing is going to be happen here. And this is called, as I told, that sentimental analysis. How far the user is using and how they are innovatively generating the novelty in their researches. And we can go here, data processing. And even if you want everything, you can take it by step by step, you can go. If I upload the data set, please execute this one. Once again, the output will be coming here. So you should understand that you should not always depends upon the generative AI. Our novelty should be the highlight, what you are going to do, and make it in the form of diagram and just convert the images into the text format. So this concept, it is called, as we can say, it is of scalability. So the next point, which I'm coming here with the generative of data analytics, it is called as scalability. So, sir, I want 10 references. I want 20 references. I want 30 references. The same description, I want 40 lines or 50 lines or 60 lines. Anything can be generated. But once generated, you can see that even you can see that, look at the screen very carefully where I am scrolling here. Look at the screen very carefully where I have selected, right? And in the below that ChatGPT has given. A ChatGPT can make mistake, check the important information. So that's what I said, that we should not always depends on the ChatGPT, but it is a tool which is used to extract. I think someone is giving an answer. We need to. Sir, we need to log in one on Gemini app and chat app. No, any one, whichever you are convenient. Since I was convenient with Chat GPT, right? I was going on. If you're interested, that is only not only Gemini. I'll come here. The later session tomorrow, I'll say that how many apps are there. Just a minute. I can go here. Right. I think it is there. I'll close it. Right. I'll come tomorrow. Not only 2 apps are there. There are a lot of AI apps are there. Lot of AI apps. Of course, I will go with the presentation is that. Anyway, I will give a very sample presentation. Tomorrow, we will have more discussion on that also. Right. So I'll just give sampling. Right. I'll go very fastly. This is to just here. One is ChatGPT, Ninja is there, Pop AI is there, Black Box AI is there, Zogoso is there, Beautiful AI is there, Slider is there, Tome is there. So I cannot able to explain today everything. Just I'm comparing here with the data analytic concepts. I'm coming with one AI. There are a lot of AIs there. Nowadays, we no need to do any work. Everything can be done by. But one thing we have to understand, we should not always depend upon the machine. A machine should be controlled by us. That is, a human should control the machine. The machine should not control the human. This is the one word which you should remember. So whenever you are getting the information, whenever we are going for information, you should be aware of the text also, and you should not fully depends upon the text. That's the one thing you should understand with the AI concepts. Even though AI is producing, it is reducing the time. That's all. If I want to type the paragraph, same paragraph, I'm going to write here. Suppose I want here. See here, output layer consists of how many lines? Only 2 lines. So I want an output layer with 10 lines. Okay. So I want to make it. So I'm going to write here, it is of output layer. Please provide with 10 lines. I'm going to make it, it is of 10 lines. Now you can see here. Only it will provide the output layer. Now look at that. Right? So it is in bullet format. So I'm saying that, no, I don't want a bullet format. I don't want bullet format. Please give it in paragraph. Give in paragraph, right? Suppose I'm going to write here, give in paragraph. That's all the chat GPT. Now you can see, I don't want bullet format. I'm just simply chatting with them. Now you can see, it will be coming in a paragraph. So whatever you are interested, it's your interest, how you are going to involve and how you are going to establish the information to the generative AI. So that's what generative AI is. So now you can see I got hit here. So once again, I'll go out, and once again, after 1 hour, I'll come back. So after 4 hours or after 3 hours, once again, we can come back. No problem at all. So see, I was familiar. I'm very familiar with the chat GPT. So I'm utilizing here. And Ninja is more. Every AI has their own functionalities and own their process. Now, I cannot able to say among the 48 participants how many participants are good and how many participants are worst. I cannot able to say all the 45 participants have their own talent. Just like that, 48 AIs are there. Each AI has their own talent. According to your research, according to your data analytics, which AI you want, you can go for the process. That is the thing is that. So I think you can understand how far you can interact with an AI and how want to establish your very smart work. That is the two words are there, hard work and smart work. So we are going to make it only a smart work, not a hard work. But the novelty must be different from persons to person. So this is what you should understand that. So within a day or I don't think so. This AI is reducing a time. Within a fraction of a day or a part of a day, we can able to do whatever the work we want. But you should be very clear what you're going to give and what you're going to get. That's the important thing. What you see is going to what you get. That's the very important factor when you come for generative AI. And next one, it is called as, I can go here with one more point with the generative AI of data electronic. So scalability, I told that 10 lines or 5 lines or 6 lines or whatever the line you want, you can go here. And the next very important thing about generative AI is called personalization. Personalization. And look at that in the bottom, you can see here personalization. Now you can see here, what is personalization? You can see what are all the things I have been chatting here with AI. You can see everything, even what are all the things are there. And it is really excellent when you go here. See, one real incidence, I can say that you can see in my download, we have a list of details here. Suppose I'm having 1 lakhs data and I want to categorize into 3 Excel file. It is very simple, right? Now I can also say that I think I hit the target. Now you can say that I want the male candidate in a separate Excel file, female candidate in a separate Excel file, male candidate with 45 age with this criteria with a high BP with a separate Excel file. It is also possible. Automatically the Python code will generate and the Excel file will also be generated. If you are interested in coding, you can take the code and you can run the code, you can generate the file also, and you can show the output with an implementation. We no need to worry about the things. The code will be generated. We no need to sit and learn Python, whether I have to learn Python or not, like that. But we must know what is the steps to install the packages, what is the steps to install the code, and how to run the code and how to execute the code. That's the thing is needed when you go for implementation side. So this is all the things are there. This is called the one point which I'm coming here. It is called as a personalization. So these are the points you should understand that how far AI is different from the generative AI. So within a 10 minutes, I can able to generate everything. I don't need 1 hour. Even I don't need 1 hour. I can able to convert. But one problem is that I want to convert to Word. Better if AI has provided that also, it is very good. So I generate this into one paper, means if it is generated automatically, that's also well good. That's thing, my work is over. That's the thing. Otherwise, I have to copy and paste it to the Word file. I don't think so. The next 5 years, we will do the same thing. The AI will generate everything. We can just simply sit and we can give the ideas alone. This is what the thing is going to be happen here. I think someone is chatting with me. Can we generate an animation through AI? There is a separate AI is there, ma'am, for animation. Animation, I will come with later on the session. There is a separate AI. Whatever you want, you can do with an animation. We can create our animations that is coming under virtual reality with augmented reality, AR with VR. There's a separate AI is there. So that's what I'm saying, that this A is meant for these concepts. If you want to go with, even if I sing the song, you can see that I can sing the song, but it is not be good. If I pass it to the AI will be generated my voice into a separate voice. That is also there, right? So that is also possible. Everything is possible nowadays. I can sing a song, right? But it will not be good. Once I fed this song to the appropriate AI app, it will generate it into a nice format with my nice voice. This is what AI is doing. Of course, this is called as a generative AI. It depends upon my voice, which music has to add, which background has to add, and how I'm coming here. Even I can look very pretty good when you go for animation AI. That's what the participants should understand, that what AI you needed. Suppose I'm saying that, suppose you want to cook food, you want to prepare coffee, you want to prepare a upma, the data is entirely different. The application is entirely different. So for preparing a coffee, which one you want? For preparing a upma, which one you want? It is depends upon you. Sir, I'm going for research side. Which AI I have to use? I want to generate a question paper. Which AI I have to use? I want to I want to generate an assignment. Which AI I have to use it here? I want to validate the Excel sheet. Which AI I have to use? So each one has their own specialization. So your duty is to select which AI. That's a very important fact. Suppose I want to put a coffee, I want to take a coffee powder. Same way. I want to go for any images, means then I have to go for which AI is very effective in images. Suppose I want to make a song and I want to put it in my Insta Reels, then which AI I have to use it here? I want to do a research. Since our topic it is of generative AI for data analytics, I'm coming with this chat GPTs. And if you go for Ninja, each one, I cannot able to say which one is worst, which one is best. No, never. Never we can't able to say. Each one has their own specialization in their criteria. If go Gemini AI, you go, there is certain specialization. If you come for ChatGPT, certain specialization. If you go for Ninja, certain specialization. So you have to take the positiveness of each AI, and we want to reduce our work here. So this is what about the personalization. So that is what about the generative AI. I'm coming here. So this is about the generative AI. First thing, which approach. Second one, adaptability. Third one, training basic. Fourth one, it is of response. Fifth one, it is of learning speed. Sixth one, it is of semantic analysis. Seventh one is of scalability, and eighth one it is of personalization. So this is all the topics which is related to a generative AI. Now, once again, I go back and I'll come here. You can see there's a lot of AI. Anyway, we'll discuss in the next 2 days regarding this generative AI. Now you can see here. Once again, I'll go back to this slide. Now, once again, we come here. What interview? How I interview the question. What is the next step? Questionnaire. What is the next one? Observation. How I observed. And even we can come with an experimental result. That's what I'm coming here. And next one, published and unpublished sources also. And even if you pass the data, we can go for data cleaning. I want the data which is of noisy data. How many percentage of noisy data in my data set? How many percentage of noisy data in my data set is that? And next one you can see here, data analysis. I want to make a data analysis and data visualization. So this is all the process of data analytics. And next one we are coming here. That's what? Descriptive. Please give it in paragraph. No need in summary. Don't want bullet. I want this much line. I want that much line. That is called as a descriptive data. And real-time data analytics. So I pass the real-time data analytics in the data set and I got the input. And similarly, diagnostic data analysis and prediction. How many of them got yes? How many of them got no? And prescriptive, whether I can go with a particular data. Every descriptions you can go here. And this is called as a type of data analytics. And next one, I told that qualitative and quantitative. Whether I want a picture or I want a text or I want an audio. Suppose audio is not there. text, and I can go here. This is also three things are very important for the data analytics. One, it is of process of data analytics. Second one, it is of types of data analytics. And third one, it is of methods of data analytics. So this is about the descriptive of generating AI, right? So I think if you have, I think with that, I can able to stop the process today. And tomorrow, we go with the tomorrow remaining 2 days, we go for how far, even though we can go with an interactions of this generative AI. So A is normal, but generative AI is entirely different. How far we can mingle with the generative AI. So I think it's time around 7:55. If you have any queries, please, you can ask me so that I can clear your queries. Sir, if the proposed idea for the research paper is innovative, then the generative give the new proposed model or no? No, don't believe AI. That's the one request I'm asking here. Don't believe AI. You come with your own innovation, make AI under your control. You should not under the control of AI. That's the one thing you should understand that. A mission should, of course, this AI has been generated by the mission, by the human. So you should not leave you don't go with the towards the AI. Then we cannot be you are the responsible person. Come with your own innovation. From your innovation, how it is possible to extend, you can ask that one. And don't go for fully depends upon the AI. That's the one suggestion I can give here. Any other queries, please? Any queries? Any other queries? Right? Is there any queries? If you have any queries, you can ask that so that we can wind up, sir. If I'm generating a certain codes for the crop yield, yeah, ma'am, we can generate. I think we can generate. Yeah. You know, if you want, will be accurate. Yeah, code will be accurate. You see, I have shown the code. I will show that code. I will show the code in Python. I'm having here. My code will be, it's perfect. Don't think about the code will be wrong. No, no, no. Code is not wrong. Code is correct. But what's the concept you want, you should understand that, right? I will show the code here. And this is the code yesterday I generated for my real-time problem. Of course, whether I can show or not, better I will show it, no problem at all. I'll show the code alone. Right. Yesterday I have given this problem. What's problem is, you can see here, I'm having a data set, I'm having a data set of 2024, where I cannot able to. I want the data set it is consist of more than 25,000 data, and I want to separate three data set based on the register number. Are you clear? So this is the code has been generated. Based on the register number, I want three separate Excel file. I don't see, suppose consider that a college has 12 departments or 14 departments and 3 years data are there. And you want your department data alone. I want only particular department, particular year alone from the 2 lakhs data. Then you can write the code and it's very, very easy to extract the data. Very, very easy to extract the data, and code was really, we no need to go and complain, right? Please tell me the different AI tool. And once again, anyway, I will go with tomorrow also. Once again, I will come very fastly. That's what I shown that screen. Anyway, tomorrow I will teach you the different types of AI. I'll show that. Now, once again, I will go very fastly. Anyway, I will explain tomorrow also. This is just for, I had stopped up to this. Tomorrow I'll come with the different things. You can see here. One, it is of ChatGPT. Another one is of Ninja. Another one is of Pop API, where you may not be very popular about Pop API. Black Box AI. Zoho is providing one AI. Beautiful AI. This is all according to my knowledge I have taken. Of course, there are a lot of AIs are there. Slider AI and Tom AI is there. And you can see these are all the AI tools which is there. Anyway, tomorrow I will explain once again the same concepts with that. Are you clear? Can I can I improve the quality of noisy and in yeah, of course, it will all generated in code. Don't go theoretical concepts, come with the code and you can implement the code also. My safest advice is of get the code from the ChatGPT and implement the code, because we cannot able to learn all the codes and we are not the programmers and we are not the corporate people to write the code. So for that reason, you can use this ChatGPT. It will be 100%, it will be correct. The data is correct and you can get the exact data also. So this is what the thing you have to understand, right? For coding purpose, you can use the ChatGPT. For innovation purpose, I request you to not, and I will not suggest you to do, and that is not illegal also. We have to go with the novelty of your own research. That's the one thing I am expecting, right? Any other queries are there? Is there any queries? So that I can stop the screen, right? So tomorrow, I will come with a topic. right? And tomorrow, so what is our plan for today's session? It is about data analytics. I'm mainly focusing on data analytics here, right? And tomorrow I'm going for synthetic data generation. How far it is going here? And third day we are going for complete analytical skills, right? Right. So that I think it's time 8. So I think I can wind up the session and we will meet tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir.
Thank
Okay,
you.
sir. Thank you.
Contact RCHUB International Foundation for Research and Education. WhatsApp 9888 231 231.